Good evening, my dear friends. Today, my topic of discussion is very simple, that why meditation? Why to bother for meditation? Well, the modern mind is a very clever mind, and it seems to cover up things very easily and very smoothly. Suppose I am not feeling comfortable with myself right now, or I am not comfortable with my surrounding. So, what will I do? Gradually, I switch on to something which gives me an easy dopamine shot. Like, I switch on my mobile, I keep on, searching for things which I like, and the reels, which basically drains us out, takes all our attention and gives us a false alarm of happiness and a patchwork of happiness. Because beneath that, what lies, we are basically suppressing that. And while we are suppressing all these emotions, whether be it positive, be it negative, we are not aware of it, and gradually we are becoming self disconnected. And one day, when we realize that, it becomes very hard and very difficult for us to build up that connection. Well, meditation is something which builds the bridge between me and myself. What is underneath? That makes me realize meditation. What I'm suppressing, what I'm constantly throwing it away from me so that I don't have to feel discomfort. Meditation brings up all the things in a conscious level and makes us aware that what is important for us and why it is important for us. So, I read up a small portion from the book Mindfulness in Plain English, which is written by Bhante Gunaratna. It is just the primary induction of that meditation part. It says, meditation is not easy. It takes time and it takes energy. It also takes grit, determination, and discipline. It requires a host of personal qualities that we normally regard as unpleasant and like to avoid whenever possible. We can sum up all of these qualities to the American word gumption. Meditation takes gumption. It is certainly a great deal easier just to sit back and watch television, like what which I was discussing right now, because that doesn't gives any sort of mental effort, physical effort, any discipline, anything. So that's very something very easy. Why waste all the time and energy when you could be just enjoying yourself? Why? Simple. Because you are human. Just because of the simple fact that you are human, you find yourself here to an inherent unsatisfactoriness of life that simply will not go away. You can suppress it from your awareness for a time. You can distract yourself for hours on end, but it always comes back, and usually when you least expect it. All of a sudden, seemingly out of the blue, you sit up, take stock, and realize your actual situation of life. While before that, you were just doing a patchwork of your unsatisfactoriness. You are patchworking, you are busy in hiding your own emotions, you are busy not to get that connection. Why do people nowadays are engaged in too many activities which are actually not useful? Suppose which is something very easy, which is very catchy, where we don't have to put much effort. That's why that so cheap things have become very common to all of us, very available to all of us. Like when there was no such technological advancement, where people had to sit, people had time to sit, people had time to talk, people had time to ponder, people had time to read, people had time to discuss the inner good things of life. Life was simple. Why we keep on talking that life was simple? Because there were no patchworks allowed. We have faced ourselves with our raw emotions, with our raw feelings, whatever it was. nowadays technology, the worst part of technology is that it is allowing you to hide yourself, to suppress yourself, and to become more and more disconnected with yourself. So, meditation is the only bridge which removes all that curtain and allows that flow to come in front, and we can very easily look up to those things, and gradually we can connect to ourselves. So, I'll be reading more, which I think will be helpful for all of us. And I would suggest, if you can get this copy of book, which is Meditation in Mindfulness in Plain English, which is written by Bhante Gunaratna, please have a copy of this. This book really talks about the method, the techniques, which is very helpful for all of us. Thank you and have a good time. And please be connected to yourself, which is very, very required nowadays. We are connected to too many things other than ourselves. Sarve bhavantu sukhina, sarve santu niramaya, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschid dukho bhag bhavet. Good night. And please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you.